Hey guys, so I come talk to you a little bit tonight about different things, whatever going on. Um, I guess everybody else has done it. I'm gonna throw my 2 cents worth in about uh, Jay Briscoe and some of the memories. I mean, not really say memories of him personally. I don't want to sound like that because I didn't know the man personally. I was just a fan of his matches, of his things. Um, wasn't ever a wrestler, was ever anything like that, so. For take this for a grain of salt, it is what it is. I just want to put some of my stuff out there. To me, Jay Briscoe and his brother Mark Briscoe is always synonymous with Ring of Honor. I always think of the both two in the same. I think of Ring of Honor. I think of the Briscoe brothers. I think of the Briscoe brothers. I think of Ring of Honor. They've always kind of been there. Always kind of did that thing. I remember watching the Briscoe brothers back forever ago, probably 20 years ago. I started watching them and became a fan of the Briscoe brothers. I've seen just a lot of their stuff throughout the years, in and out of my carnations of watching Ring of Honor, because I watched it for a while. Then I couldn't find it, and I would watch it again for a little while, and I couldn't find it again. It was be on a channel, I kind of lose that channel. It was never just out there like WWE or any other wrestlings where it's been on USA forever or just whatever. Ring of Honor would get syndication and lose syndication and be in and out, but when it was available, I would always make it a point to watch them, and a big reason for that was the Briscoe brothers. I was always a huge fan of theirs. Like I said, remember just some tag team wars, and even seeing their uh, they wrestled each other in their chicken farm, and just all those different scenarios. There's a lot of stuff that I've had kind of missed, and I watched back in the last couple of years. I know it's a lot, it's fucking killing my shot, but missed and watched back the last couple of years, and like some of the chicken house things, and like some of the just different things, different matches I'd missed. Some of the matches with FTR, some of the matches with the um, Young Bucks. But I remember seeing Young Buck matches for a long time back in Ring of Honor, and they'd wrestle the Briscoes, and it's just a lot of things. I know his family's really taking it hard. I know the people. I heard the people in the town he's from is really kind of taking it hard. The school shut down, and a lot of businesses shut down for mourning. Basically, everybody in the damn town showed up to the funeral, which is a great shows of respect. And I've heard a million stories about how even out on the road doing shows and stuff, they would turn down a ride to the next show or whatever to hang out with their fans. And I know there's always appreciative of the fans, and you just keep hearing story after story about how they were just really good people. They really did live on a chicken farm. They really did run a chicken farm. Like the whole family was kind of like a compound on this chicken farm, and they had a landscape business, and they were about to have a shot at one time in WWE, and this other bullshit that don't really matter came up, and they never really got their shot. They did go do some shows in Japan, and there's a lot of history. He was in his 30, I think 36, when this happened, but they started off really young. And I've heard a lot of the Jim Cornette stories, and um, just different stories, and a lot of things on Twitter from different wrestlers about him. And I've heard, the speech that Adam Cole did. I was really hoping that since Tony Khan bought out Ring of Honor, that maybe we'll just get to see more some of the Briscoes in AEW. But I guess that'll never really come to pass now. Everybody knows the tragic accident. He was taking his daughters to cheerleading practice, and for whatever reason, a driver coming the other direction, a lady crossed the center line and hit him head on, killing herself, killing Jay Briscoe, sending his two daughters to the hospital with one in real serious condition. So everybody should say the prayers for that. Say the prayers for the Briscoe family. Um, I mean, there's a million stories, a million things I could quote about the guy. I know I, I don't like that happened. It was of no fault of his own. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't a drug overdose or some of the stereotypical shit you see with some of these other wrestlers. Or, this was, a random everyday type of thing. Um, as much you don't want to say, that's the tragedy that he's gone and, his kids are now without a dad. And I'm glad it wasn't something that just would make it a lot harder on the family if it was, a suicide or a drug overdose or something of that nature. And like you hear million stories about, how much of a family man he was. I've seen some of the videos of him with his ribbons in his hair and dancing with his daughter and things like that. It was just a real tragedy. It's been a little while now, and I know everybody's talking about it. The whole YouTube internet's saturated with videos of things about it. So, what the hell's one more? I was a big fan, Jay, and I just wanted to say that. And hope you rest in peace. Thoughts and prayers with your family. And it's just another thing. Always hug your family tight because you just never know. Like this was totally unexpected. It's totally unexpected what happened to you tomorrow. You're one of your loved ones. So you just live your life to the fullest because you never know what's going to happen. Stay safe out there, guys.